Yes, we are going to show you how to make a winter patty to help your bees survive better through the winter. So stick around, let's do that. All right, now what you're going to need to make this winter patty is you're going to need apple cider vinegar. It does not have to be with the mother, just plain filtered apple cider vinegar is fine. You're using it for the acidity and to keep mold from growing. Next thing you're going to do is sugar. One batch that I'm making calls for 25 pounds of sugar. You're going to need citric acid. That will split the sucrose bonds into glucose and fructose. Makes it easier for the bees to digest. Of course, we're going to need something to measure with. We're going to need lemongrass oil, spearmint oil. And of course, we're going to need a bucket to mix it all in. All right, first we're going to need 1 quart apple cider vinegar. It's 4 cups. Apple cider vinegar, we're going to pour that in first. Next, we're going to add our first 10-pound sugar. Ten pounds of sugar. And 25 pounds. Next, 3 tablespoons citric acid. That is tablespoons, that's the bigger spoon. 1, 2, 3. Spearmint oil, we're going to put about 5 drops. Or 6. Lemongrass oil, we're going to put about 20 drops. And now we're going to stir. If you've got a big drill with a mixer on it, definitely can use that. All right, once you get it all mixed up, it should be the consistency of a dry concrete. See, the bee already likes it. Wrong bee, but. All right, next, we got to place it on the hives. All right, now we got to put this mixture we've got, the winter patty, onto the beehive itself. So what we're going to use is a shim. It's a 1x2, just the cheapest stuff I could buy. I put it together with 1 screw in each corner just to hold it. We'll place this on top, put newspaper down between this and the bees itself, and then we'll put the winter patty on there. So just remove the top. Now we're going to put the shim right over the hive body. Now we're going to cover the top of the hive with newspaper. 1 sheet will be enough, just kind of form fit it in here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Put our mixture onto this newspaper. And they will eat through this newspaper to get to this. So we're going to put at least 1 inch thick on the hive. If you can, fill it all the way up the full 1.5 inches. Push it down, kind of compact it. Make sure you cover the entire hive top. Just mash it into place. Yeah, this will set up almost like concrete. This is going to be a hard candy patty. You've seen sugar that's gotten wet before and set up in the bag, and it's almost as hard as a rock. And that's what this is going to do. Now the good thing about this is also will absorb moisture from the hive. So this takes care of 2 of our winter concerns for bees survival. Remember we talked about the 3 killers of bees in winter. One of them is food, one of them is moisture. And this patty takes care of both of those. Now what you want to do is check this about every 30 days. The bees may eat a hole into this. If they do, just take some of the mixture with you. Put a piece of newspaper in there to cover that hole. Kind of poke it down to that hole and then put some more of this patty on top. And it will set up. Now what we have to do is fold that paper inside. You want to try not to leave any paper on the outside of the hive because it will draw in moisture. And most of the time after the winter's over, after you've done that every 30 days or so, or you've filled in a couple of holes, there's still going to be some sugar left over. And you can take this sugar, peel that paper off the best you can, dissolve it in some water, and that can be put in a feeder and fed to the bees, so it's not going to be wasted. And remember, count your blessings every day, and I believe you will find you are blessed well beyond measure. I know that I am. Bye.